a few seconds of me wiping the lens off with the glove. It's always good. Let's take this off. Good morning, everybody. It's sort of still morning, more like brunch. Today we are in World's End State Park. We are going to do an overnight on the Loyalsock Link loop. We're doing the whole loop minus the lollipop that is the haystacks. This trail was actually Panda and I's second backpacking trip, and we did the loop. I did not document it because I was dumb with a selfie stick, but this time we have Adam with us. He's done this loop before as well, so we're kind of doing a little repeat. Never done it in the winter. We've camped here in the winter, but I've never hiked the loop in the winter. So they just had some fresh snowfall last night, and it was really nice driving in, looking at the scenery. So hiking today and tomorrow is going to be awesome in it. But what is it, like 18 miles, 19 miles
19
total?
19 miles, I think.
So yeah, 19 miles, and we're gonna be camping in such a way that it should split it almost in half for each day. So not too bad. So going in the counterclockwise direction, when you leave the park office area, you end up with a walk right along the This is the Loyalsock, right?
Yes.
Oh, I thought so. Yeah, you end up with a nice walk, like right along the Loyalsock. And it's actually not that cold today. Well, I mean, it's supposed to warm up later on, but the drawback to today's weather is there's supposed to be high winds most of the day, like anywhere between like 10 to 20 mile an hour winds. But it's supposed to be on the warmer side. And tomorrow is going to be 50s with like no wind. Well, while we're out here, we have been noticing a lot of trail improvements, some new trails being put in, and some new bridges. I never noticed this before, but it was done by the Boy Scouts. And they actually put a little plaque for the ones responsible for it. I think that's pretty cool. Alright, we are done with our climbing, and we are almost to the canyon vista. And the wind is picked up because we are, a little bit more exposed. But the hike's going good so far, and when we're not up on the high points like this, it's actually pretty warm out until that wind kicks up. Now there actually is a Canyon Vista trail that will bring you up to this point and take you back down and around. Adam and I were talking not that long ago. That was actually the first hike I did up here. But over there they have some privies, they have some picnic tables, and there's a little parking up there. There is also a road that brings you up here. It is apparently washed out at the moment, so not sure what they're going to do about that. But you'll have to pardon the wind. I hope that guy made it back over the railing. There you go, look at that view. Some snow-covered trees, or tipped trees.
I still say too, sometime this summer I'm going to do the Gerard hiking trail.
Oh nice, I'll do that one with you if you let me know ahead of time.
Yeah, definitely.
I think this is the mossy wall you hugged the one time.
This is the intersection where the LT and the Lake Trail split.
Yep. Well, we just passed some trail runners going in the other direction. It's always nice to see some other people out enjoying the trail on a nice day like this. But I wanted to share this scenery with you guys. We just got into a bit of the woods that's a little bit more closed in, and the trees are more snow covered in this area. So see the wind blowing it off. But we have a little situation update. So Panda is not feeling 100%, and we didn't want to cancel a trip, so we figured we'd attempt it anyway. But it's kind of got her second guessing how much mileage she can do. So I'm on Cold Run Road now. The Canyon Vista that we are at, the road to go up to it when it's open is like a one-way. It's like a one-way loop road, and this is the return side of it. So Canyon Vista is like over in that direction, and this is going to loop like kind of like right around the mountain, and then it's going to drop us down to the one campground at World's End State Park, and from there it's like, I want to say maybe a mile hike, maybe a mile and a half hike back to the parking area. Adam and Panda, they're continuing on the trail. Where that trail lets out, it's going to drop down off the mountain, and then it's going to come to a road crossing, and then it follows the road. It kind of like follows the road, off the road, back on the road, until it crosses over the Loyalsock and goes up on the other side of the valley for the second part of the loop. So I'm gonna get the car, drive back, meet them there, and then we're either going to all hop in the car and drive up to where we plan on camping. We have made it to Soane's Pond, and the pond is pretty well frozen over. Show you guys. That's the pond. One nice thing about this area for anyone that wants to backpack or camp up here, because you can park and walk just a short walk into the woods, but there are tons of camping spots up here. So this is our little camp. We got SkinnyGPanda in her purple palace.
Sounds so dirty.
She's like all Hemlock Mountain outdoors now for her shelter. And it's my little hidden spaceship. But I have the Warbonnet Mamba Jamba tarp for those that are new, with the removable doors. And it's a nice option having the removable doors. My Hemlock Mountain Outdoors coyote. Adam's E's right over here. He's got an all war bonnet set up. He has the same tarp I do, but his is the standard non-camo version. And then he has the war bonnet Traveler, which is basically like a stripped down version of their Blackbird. Yeah, that's it.
No way.
Yeah. Man, I hope that turns out on the camera. That looks cool.